the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Some shoes I know he done bought a player for a nigga.
Oh, come on!
Brother. I was watching.
The Gamecocks have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season.
Man, I don't even know who nothing like that.
Coming out with it, it's Hunt. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Especially on the field, though, that shit be out of control. Who the fuck this goddamn nervous? I'm nervous.
They'll operate out of split backs. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Out there fucking, you know what I'm saying? It ain't cold enough for Ghost yet. Ghost ain't got no reason to be in the house, you know. Out here in Michigan, nigga.
To the air. It's Bryant. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
And here comes the offense on second down.
Oh my God.
Wants to go up top.
That's what he made for that.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Come on, Trump. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Got the first down and still on his feet. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, you always worry about turnovers in the first game, and for this young man, he's got to be able to turn the.
I mean, he threw a pick, so it's, you know, it's only right.
He puts it on the ground. That's the nightmare scenario.
Nah, man, this nigga waiting for me to send an invite. This nigga sitting on 2K when he didn't even switch over.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Got his man. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
To the air, it's Bryant. Throws to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. Ripping through the defense. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted a first half.
Damn, another pick.
Momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20.
Another picky for the 16.
The defense
Thank you, BT.
They're on the board first here in the season opener.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Hunt. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run it from the gun. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up of 5 to the 23.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Pulls it in. Still running at the 40. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
From the gun, the ground game. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. At the 39.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, first down here. From the red zone, looking for a space. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have.
He strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On the move. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Shit, damn. Can I talk now? God damn.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
Yeah, I got 2 bills that I like.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going.
And then one of them is like my bill right now. But, you know, I got lower finishing and shit. I just
calls his own number. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. In your own territory, 4th down. No problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man.
probably on the screen, too.
The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Now on the move. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, so basically, I got 2 bills that
6th play of the drive coming up.
One of them is another variation of the same foot I got. And then another one is where I get the contact dose and I get the shooting, but I don't got high pass.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Austin. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
To the air on second down. He's going to fire deep. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. They just keep firing. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
right down the boulevard. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by...
Touchdown, UNC! Stealing a score on special teams. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
I don't know where this nigga goes for.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
What you mean? He on the team.
He's got the tight end. At the 45 on his way. He's loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Wants to go up top on first down. Buys a little time. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Second down, he'll throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the
That's a
execution
dot.
by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
D. Dotsley.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunt. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Bryant. All kinds of time in the pocket, down the middle it goes.
Oh shit, they got me on this nigga stairs. I'm tripping.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
To the air on first down. Forced out of the pocket. A shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area, throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Show that speed. Ain't that what you said, dude? Show that speed.
Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring
Fast
it
as
back.
fuck, boy.
Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, 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 no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw. It's Bryant. Unloads to the right. Throws it in. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh, he got him on the... Fuck. That's all right. That's me. That's me, fellas.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
Still on his feet at the 45. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. They'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in a half. This time he's got it.
This was a long...
Out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line.
And that was awesome by the offense. Good completion, great awareness by the receiver getting out of bounds. If you're on offense now, jog off the field, get the field goal kicker out there. You're going to steal 3 points at the end of that.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And we're locked up here in the third. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to crank up the second half.
She's screaming. I ain't nothing to do with that. But you take it in his house.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. Who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short.
Yeah.
Bringing the heat. Snagged out of the air. And he'll be
He's
got enough to move the chains. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
shit each time. I'm sure it's a panic attack. The Peppers do something to it.
Looking to throw on first down.
I'm dying like, I never want catfish. I almost said shit.
Under fire.
I cannot.
Hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The first time the bitch said, oh, why you gotta do that?
They'll go back to the air on second down. This time it's complete. Brought down at the 45 after.
All right, y'all. We got them scared of the slants. I mean, the drag. So now we can attack everywhere else.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
You know, Ryder tried to do anything else, he would have missed that shit.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously so he's outside the tackle box. He's moved and thrown it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Looking to throw again. There he goes, breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. On the move. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have.
Let's sit him down for a minute. You're a little tired.
You focus in, the defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
I'm really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Shot.
Finds a man in the middle. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he never had
Run is not our forte, fellas.
as soon as he got it.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
This is a design run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill, making the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They've held the ball forever. Relentless drive, but what a win for the defense if they can force a field goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Let's it fly.
Oh.
Sails through the back of the end zone.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
I wanted the higher mid-range. I want an 88 mid-range with 89.3. Somewhere talking about that. I was cap breaker because there's a version where I could cap breaker with 3. If I had 5 cap breakers, I could cap breaker with all 3.
And he closed that thing just inside the left upright. And now they regain the lead. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W.
Yeah, it don't really feel as bad, but like I said, when I run a jet,
He'll bring it out. It's Hunt. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something.
Come on, fellas, tighten up.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
this must not be the bill there.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you could just boom, put it on a line,
right now.
it's really nice to have
So
that.
54, wait a minute, 54. I don't got his speed up, that's why.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Referee signals.
I did not like that.
Defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It'll be 3rd and long.
And I think we did that wrong. I think I'm not like
Looking to throw, it's Bryant.
The
The throw to the outside is complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's 4th down. And that made it more manageable. But obviously, the clock is not as important as making sure you get this 4th down conversion.
Yeah, so nah, man, I think you did the math wrong. Because +6 off from 47 is 53. So I think each one is his individual one.
The coach
so
still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go! Stupid ass.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half around midfield. You can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
That's +6. That's past.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical.
Fake them out, y'all.
Like right here, run that clock.
Make them bring them down.
And I can end this football game on offense.
Lost the fire on 2nd down. Grab behind the line.
Should have known it once he came at
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back, get him down for a big loss.
Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this
let's
offense.
drag him out, y'all. Oh, he tripping.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Austin. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire.
Ooh.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs in. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
They'll try to pick
No, the fucking in the triangle.
and the defense, they've got him at the 27.
I think that's why you got to run the football on 30 inches, because even if you don't get it, you're setting up 4th and inches, and you can try to run it again and get the first down. Now you don't have that opportunity. The defense comes on the blitz, they create the negative play.
I feel sluggish and slower with this takeover, but obviously my rebounding is higher and shit like that. But I feel you don't lose your stamina when you use high.
Fuck. Nigga gonna pump fake. That pissed me off. Nigga, it's 4th quarter, dickhead. Read the rules.
No, this is my normal guy.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
Well, the new guy, I'm going to show you what I did different on the other guy. But that was the 7th.
This may be the foolish choice, but fuck it.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down.
We already know they're gonna back up as soon as they go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. They get him
Let's
down.
go.
This offense is set up first and
That's how you
goal
seal a
from the
deal,
9.
baby.
I mean, how about it, guys, right? I mean, we're up here in the booth. We can't believe they decided to go for it on 4th down with the lead. We thought maybe, okay, they're just going to come up and try and draw them off sides and get a cheap one, get a cheap first down. But no, this coaching staff, they decided to go out and not just go for it, throw for the first down, and they get it. I guess that explains why they're down here on the sidelines.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
Well, really, I could probably go 89. Oh, no, I got the dead eye going, too, on 92.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on third down. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped there just short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
That'll be my next, all my next cap breakers will go here. I'll use my specialization probably right here. Or I could
Split them all the way up.
It don't matter for real.
They already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch here in the fourth quarter on. And he runs it.
Good shit, fellas.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin, great execution by the
Close the curtains on them bum-ass Tar Heels.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Yeah, man.
Fielded in the end zone.
Bro, you only up because Retro got that bum-ass stock playbooks because he a bum.
They bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Hold this L, nigga.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking downfield, it's Bryant.
Oh, God. What are they calling?
But there's a flag on the field. Let's see
Oh.
what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Quarterback making checks. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Fellas, tighten up, man. Let's go.
Downfield, looking for a big-time play. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, under-talked about things. Like,
Hey,
He's got it all back.
got him,
They
man.
make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from the senior.
Gotta bless getting hit, man.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can
Hey,
run.
man, I need to see these niggas take up.
Back to pass on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
and now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
I'll do 90 right here.
He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just
Yeah, let's go.
at this point in the game.
Big dub.
83. That give me the
And after this play, the cake will be baked. They get the timeout, and the clock
See if we can-
reads 3 seconds. These corners going to give them some space.
I get legend, block, and then this is. But I would put all 4 right here.
Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh,
Picked off.
Same as my other deal, 72.
Got room on the return. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
fuck off my field.
Close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, I mean, my speed is still good. Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna try to boost it as high as I could and try to, but this is ideal right here. This is really not good. This is really not good. And then I could do, since I put the 4 right there, I could do the rebound in the put this on into the Hall of Fame knockout.
Yeah, but I mean, I would say, because if you're going to do the rebound, you're going to start over, bro. Go. And as I said, where are you at in the bash festival?
I mean, either one, it really don't matter because I'm not far. So it's like, I could go overkill on shooting and go 94, maybe 93, or I could come here and do a rebound and get 94 rebounds and just kind of build it that way. So once I get that 96 rebound, you feel me? I'm kind of like, that's kind of like where I don't really care for